Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to another Fortnite video. So Fortnite just released their version 8.40 patch notes, and I want to quickly go over those patch notes. I will go over the two new limited time modes and a new weapon. There are a lot of bug fixes as well as usual, which is good to see, and also gameplay fixes and everything, and also some competitive fixes or competitive announcements about the new tournament on April 20th and April 21st. Fortnite's World Cup Online Open Week 2. So I will leave the link to those patch notes down in the comment section and also in the description, like I always do when I do these videos. And without further ado, let's start with the new limited time mode, Air Royale. So Air Royale is the new game mode, and you're seeing gameplay of that in the background. And yes, the planes are back in the game, but only in this specific mode. They are not in the core modes or arena or any other LTM, at least for my knowledge. They are only in this Air Royale game mode, and it's duos right now, and it's super fun. There's 3 lives. Your plane has 3 lives, and you can die as many times as you want, but you have to keep your plane alive. 3 lives, 12 planes in total, or 12 duos, so 36 planes in total. And if you win, you're not getting a victory royale, you are getting an air royale. So that's very exciting. I actually like this game mode. I haven't played it with random yet. I may try that, but with your friend, it's a lot of fun, because the planes, in my opinion, this is the way they were supposed to be introduced in the first place, as an LTM, not in an actual game. But in here they are super fun. They have 2000 HP, and the way you get better loot, because if you touch the ground with your feet, you are immediately dead. So the way you get the loot is there are these floating chests in a circle or in a bubble, what you're seeing in the gameplay as right now. And legendaries give legendary items. There are, I think, 3 possible legendary items you can get. You can get the handgun, you can get the minigun, which is very good. Always try to get at least an epic minigun. And also there are the new infantry rifles in this game mode. But if you have, let's say you have a blue SMG and you fly through a green chest, that if you get a green SMG from that chest, it will not replace your blue SMG. It will just give you that ammo. So don't be afraid to go through them, because they are giving your sidekick ammo. And also every chest, if you go past them, they are giving your driver also another weapon. So I think legendary has this huge laser that does like 200 damage, and epic has this launcher thing that burns your plane. It's really good, and it's a lot of fun. But also there are a lot of people that are trying to hijack the plane. That means people are standing on the wing of a plane, and if there are an enemy plane underneath them, they will hop out and try to capture the enemy's plane, because that will add up to their total amount of planes up, because the maximum you can get normally is 3, but if you're hijacking you can get like 4 or 5, whatever. But it's not an easy task to do. I haven't even tried it yet, but it's not an easy task to do. When I play with my friends, we were a couple of times people tried to hijack our planes, but never succeeded in that. So it's a difficult task to do, but it's a lot of fun. The game mode is a lot of fun, and I highly suggest you guys to actually do this, or play this, because there are Air Royale challenges as well, which give you different wraps. So complete them. You can see them in the challenge menu. I think for now there is like you have to do 4000 damage with SMG or minigun, play 7 matches, and then you have to run past or fly past every single category or rarity of chests in the game. So 5 different rarities, and you have to be a pilot while you're doing that. So that's very good. It's easy challenges. I think 4 more challenges will be unlocked in 2 days, and then 3 more or 2 more in 4 days, and you have 6 days more than 6 days to complete these challenges. So it's a lot of fun. Make sure to give this game mode a try, and let's move on to the next topic. Do you guys remember the LTM food fight? I think we didn't see it in season 7. I think the last time we saw it was in season 6, but it's basically, I think it was 20 versus 20, and I think it was the Tomato Head team versus a Durburger team, and each of the teams had a huge structure where you could build even more to get that more fortified. And in the middle of each structure there were either the Tomato Head mascot or a Durburger mascot, and it had a lot of HP, and your goal, if you were on a Tomato Head, your goal was to destroy that Durburger mascot, and vice versa. So it was a fun game mode. I never really was into that game mode. I played a few games of that. There is respawns in that game mode, so don't worry about dying. It wasn't that good because I'm in love like 50v50 team rumble. Those are my kind of LTMs, and of course now Air Royale as well. But the food fight was alright, and now it's back, but it has a twist. Now it says that lava starts rising from beneath the mat a few minutes into the match, so you will slowly need to build up or upwards. I assume that the mascot is quite high as well because of that, or the lava has a limit where it can rise. I don't know, but that is it. So at first there are in the middle of each structure there is this barrier, and after a set amount of time it will lower down and the fight begins. So it's alright, and 100% extra resources are gained from farming. Building resources found on the ground increase from 30 to 50% per instance. No explosive weapons or items are in this mode, and a small amount of free building materials are granted to each player every second, so you will slowly gain materials. The restaurants are now much higher, requiring players to build up to them. Yeah, that's exactly what I was assuming. Because the lava is rising, so the structures are now much higher. And also, finally, they say that may the best food win. So that's it. Those are the two LTMs that are currently in the game. And finally, we have two new weapons. Well, actually, we have one brand new weapon, and we have one previously existing variant of a weapon. So let's start with that. We got the egg launcher back, and I remember last year I wasn't regularly playing Fortnite when it first came out, so I thought that and the grenade launcher were two separate weapons, because I thought that the grenade launcher was vaulted because the egg launcher came out. And I remember that it was such a fun. I like the egg launcher, and they also say that remember that this is a visual only change for the grenade launcher, so it's basically just the grenade launcher, but it just looks different and it shoots like those eggs, Easter eggs. So that's it. And finally we have infantry rifle. Added epic and legendary infantry rifle variants deals 42 and 44 damage. They can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines, and they use medium ammo. So I don't know, the infantry rifles are fun to use. I don't think they are overpowered by any means, or if they are that necessary, but they are very fun to use, and at least in the Air Royale those are very useful. They deal a high amount of damage, but of course they only have 8 rounds in the clip. But that's basically it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about all of these changes in the version 8.40, and I'll see you guys later.